Hello guys and girls, Minislayer 2010 back once again with another Grand Theft Auto 5 texturing tutorial. Today we're going to be doing Los Angeles County Sheriff, which is that one there. We're not going to be doing this on the back door because, well, I just can't be bothered and I can't find the textures for it. So we're going to be using this fairly standard template. So without further ado, let's crack on with it. So we've got our template selected. Most models now come with a template similar to this, similar layout but just in different colours. We're going to resize our template. I've already done it, but most templates will come either in 2048 by 2048 or like this one, 4096 by 4096. But if yours is 2048, then we go to image, resize, and we just type in there 4096, just like that. Press OK. A little flash of the screen, and it will be all done. Right, we're going to add a new layer, so we're going to go up here, add new layer, and then we're going to paint this whole layer black. If we go over here, select our paint bucket tool, anywhere on the new layer, left click, and there it goes. We're going to go down to properties, pull the slider down so you can see the template beneath, click OK. I'm going to add a new layer. I'm going to select our white, select our shapes tool. We're already on rectangle. Now we're going to click on this once, and we can just draw a solid white block like that, so we'll cover the roof. And we'll select our line tool. We'll up that to 5. We'll zoom in a little bit, and we will just draw around our doors like so. This is the part that takes the most time, so I'm not going to rush through it, so you can draw along with me. You can pause the video until you've done yours and then just skip it. Can you tell what it is yet? Those of you who know who that is. Right, we're also going to be doing this C pillar, so we'll go from this corner to about there. We'll drag this down in a nice curve, like so. You must always remember these lines have to touch, or when you go to fill in the work you've done inside them lines, and you'll just end up with a big white splodge on your page. It's always better to do the doors bit by bit, so if you do mess anything up, you can just go to this tool, this tab here, just click back, get rid of your mistake and do it again. But if you've done the whole door in one foul swoop, then you'll have to go back and do the whole door again, and nobody wants to do that. Okay, so we're nearly there with the doors. Quick reference check, yeah, that's inside there is white, so we don't need to worry about going inside the windows to cover this up, because that's white. So we'll come out a little bit. Doesn't matter how far outside the roof line you go. Well, I like to keep it fairly close. As I say, it doesn't have to be absolutely spot on identical shape, but you know, as long as you get a rough shape, then it's absolutely fine. Didn't mean to leave that white square there, but it doesn't matter, it won't affect anything. So and then just from this line all the way up. Right, now that's done. We are going to fill this with white. So we select our paint bucket tool, and hopefully if all your lines are touching, which hopefully all mine are, so I don't look like an idiot, there you go. Now I'm going to show you how to cheat. That's actually filled in quite well. We will go up to the tolerance, take it up to about 68% or 69%, depends on how lucky you feel. Then what we're going to do is, so we don't have to do all that again down here, we're going to select our rectangle select key, we're going to left click and hold, draw the rectangle over it, like so. We're going to press copy, we'll select a new layer, or add a new layer, and we're going to select paste, and we'll select layers again, we want to go down to flip horizontal, there you go, like that, and we can see the edge of what's going to be the front door there. So back to the rectangle select, left click and hold all the way across, and we'll go to our move selected pixels key, left click and hold inside the box and just drag it down, and you literally just put it in place. That'll save you a whole ton of work. Now sometimes these textures aren't always identical top and bottom, so you might have to do a little bit of manoeuvring to get it to fit properly, but I think that is roughly about it. So we can merge that layer down, and then we can merge that layer down. There we go, there's our black and white template. Now what I suggest you do is go to your properties, pull them all the way up, go to file, save as. I'm not going to save it because I've already got one, as you can see. Save as a PNG image. As you can see, I've already got plenty of black and white templates. Rename it to whatever you want. I've got it named to black and white 4096, so you know what size it is, and save it as it is. Now what it will prompt you to do, if you haven't merged the layers down, once you save it, it'll ask you to flatten, so just press yes, or you can merge your layer down first and then save it. But yeah, you can always save it for future reference, so you've always got it then. That'll save you a ton of work. So we're going to load our opacity again so we can see our templates underneath. We have got some things saved on our desktop. I've got them already. All I've got to do is find them. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right, we're going to open this. I've got it down as Sheriff here. We'll open that. It's these letters here that I'm after. Now I have got a font that is similar to that, but it's not actually that exact font. But seeing as that this is only a tutorial and it's not going to be 100% exact, then I'm not 100% worried. I can close that out. There's my beautiful daughter. I'll make that a bit smaller, and we are going to open, this is LA Sheriff. We will open, come on Keith, we will open that. We will also open that, even though we've got the same thing. We will open the city seal, and I think that is it. We've got that open. We've got that open. I was going to do something similar to that, but I'll just keep it simple for you. Not to be condescending or nothing, but just make it a bit quicker. Yeah, we'll put that on the bumper as well. No excuse for domestic violence, because there really isn't. Any man who hits a woman is a shithouse in my eyes. So what we're going to do, all you need to do is just Google these, but for reference pictures like this, then I go to policecarwebsite.net, and they have got literally hundreds and hundreds of pictures of police cars from every state, as you can see, including Canada and the little islands situated around and about. Also sheriff vehicles, all other law enforcement and police, US and Canada state police, provincial police and highway patrol, vehicles listed by country, say no more. They've got police cars and vehicles from all over the world. Highly recommend this site. So we are going to just Google image Los Angeles County Sheriff decal or badge, and it should come up with that. I'm not 100% convinced I'm going to want to use this, because it seems a little bit small. But we will get our magic wand key. We will click once so it highlights it, then click delete on the keyboard. Delete on the keyboard. Delete on the keyboard, and delete on the keyboard. We're going to select our ellipse select. I'm going to hold it in the corner, and we're literally just going to draw a circle. Now if you want to, you can just leave out the black line and just pick up the yellow, and then we can always outline again. But we're going to add a new layer. I'm going to plonk that down. Now that doesn't look too bad. Let's find our car again. California. Didn't know California had so many places to have police vehicles. Sheriff, this is County Sheriff. Where's the picture I've just had? Where's the picture? Come on, time's wasting. There it is. So, yep. It's actually a bit bigger than that, so it should be okay. We'll go with that. Now this part of the texture here, this is door trim on the outside of the door. It's like a moulding, plastic moulding that manufacturers put on. Sometimes the police will remove them. As you can see, dirt is dirt. Sometimes they won't. So that's a little bit too big, so we can bring it up there like that. When we got that sized, we will just literally deselect effects. Now these are the only effects plugins that you're going to need for this. It's outline object. So object, outline object, and we are going to outline that in black because that's what it was. There it is. And we're just going to quickly highlight it with our rectangle select, press copy, immediately paste, left click and hold and drag it into position, or roughly into position. Now we'll deselect that. We will merge that layer down so it then becomes part of the bottom layer. We will go on our colour picker key and we will go just inside there so it picks up the yellow. This might be a bit too yellow for me, but okay, we'll dull that down a little bit. There you go. So that's a bit too bright. So we're going to add another new layer because I always add different layers for different things, and we're going to do our sheriff text just like that. So it's just simple yellow with a black outline. So the font I'm going to use is called 02, which is the closest font I could find to that. without actually having to troll through the internet trying to find it or something like that. So we're just going to simply write in capitals sheriff. It's not exact, as you can see, but you know, it's close enough. Effects, we're going to object, outline object. I'm going to make this outline a little bit thicker, like so. Now, I'm not entirely happy with that colour, but as I say, it's only an exercise. You can make it absolutely 100% perfect. So we're going to rectangle select, left click and hold, draw our square, move selected pixels. Now we have oversized the letters, so we're just going to shrink them down. I'm just going to see where it sits on the car. So it sits just there and just off the door line. So that badge could do with being moved forward a little bit, which I might actually do quite quickly. So I'm just going to select that, just move that like that. Make sure I select the right layer first, Keith, come on. There you go. I'm going to put that right at the front of the door there. Now what's happened is, because I've moved that part there then becomes blank and it'll have no colour in it. So what I need to do is just quickly fill that with colour, and I'll just very quickly go down and do this one. I don't want to select the whole thing, just outside it I want to get, so I'm not picking up too much of the texture underneath. I'm going to just move it forward to the edge of the door there, like so. And there you go, that's that done. So now we can go back to that. That's our original texture. And we will select it. And it's roughly about that. Is it not? I'm actually going to go outline object one more time, because that outline's not too big. But that looks a little bit better. So we're going to rectangle select, left click and hold, copy, paste, left click and hold, and just pull it down, put it roughly in the same position. Yeah, that's alright. Let's make that a bit smaller actually. And now I'm going to do this part here. Now most models will have a Ford badge there, there's nothing you can do about that, you just have to hope and pray that it comes out okay. So it's just going to be Los Angeles County and then the word sheriff underneath. So we don't need the letters that big, so we can scale them right down. I am going to add a new layer. So it's Los Angeles County. That's going to go across there, like so, but as you can see it follows the upper edge of the trunk lid. And as I say, it's not, you know, it's a totally different font, but you know, if you wanted to be clever, then you could literally just do this. So we'll go on our picture. In fact, I might just do this just to show you how it's done. So we'll select our magic wand, click on the image, make sure all the letters are there, and just press delete. Click on there again, press delete. Now literally just rectangle select, press copy, get rid of that, paste, and we'll just go do 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 do, because well we need to save a bit of time, and this will save a bit of time. There you go, that's that. It's as easy as that. Don't worry about these still having black inside them, because well the car's black, so it doesn't matter. So there you go. You can merge them down. Now you can also do the same to that if you so desire. We should have done that in the first place, to be honest, because it just looks better. But because it's following the body line, it has got a bit of a weird shape to it. But what I will do is see what it looks like, because it is the correct colour, it is the correct font. But there's also some bit of the outline missing, so nope, I won't do that. So now we need this badge here, this writing, a tradition of service since 1826, is it? Something like that. Well, let's have a look. Oh, can't see that. Oh, 1850. So we're going to write this in, tradition of service, these little squiggly lines, which we'll probably have to just draw in, and since 1850. So we'll do that. So we'll merge that previous layer down, select a new layer, make sure our colour is black, our text, and simply just write in a tradition of service. No, of service, not odd. A tradition of service. Service with a C, not with an S. Now obviously that isn't the font, but what we are going to do is we have got the font for that. It's a script. It's a script font, not an actual script. It is ALS script, and we will make that a bit bigger. It's not the exact script, but it's as as near as makes no difference. Oh yeah, well I'd buy that. So yeah, we'll go with that. Rectangle select. Now you don't always have to make it bigger and then manipulate it to fit. You can always just make it a size, but I just like to do this way because that's just the way I am. It's actually not that big. We're going to make it a little bit smaller. That'll do. Try and get central in the door. So we'll select our line, we'll take our line down to 2 pixels. Quick look, so squiggle. Our line tool. You're probably wondering why I went round in a circle. Well, I'm actually following the shape of the line that I want to draw and seeing where it will end up. So I can just go like this. I mean, obviously it's not going to be 100% perfect, but It's only a very small line, so just looks like the cards in headers of the pair of Nike. I think that was a bit too much. There it is. We'll just fill that in very quickly. And put a little dot on the end, just because we can. There you go, see, it doesn't look too bad. We'll get that. Copy, paste, I'm going to just flip it around. That looks like it's got a moustache. Put it about there. And we'll just write in since 1850. We'll make that like that. I'm gonna get that like that. Move select the pixels. It's always left click and hold when you're doing anything like this. Since 1850. Should have done that in bold, but it doesn't really matter. Now we can grab the whole of this thing like that. Move that over slightly. And grab the whole of it and centralize it to the actual slogan itself, which is roughly like that. Then rectangle select the whole thing, copy, paste, and drag it down to your next to the door. So roughly up there. And we'll very quickly just, you don't have to put this on, I'm just going to put it on because, well, I can. So, rectangle select, left click and hold, drag it right across the page, copy, paste, stick it on your bumper, and make it look like a bumper sticker. There you go, there's no excuse for domestic violence. That's looking pretty good so far, so all we need now is our license plates and our 911 decals there. Now I have got 911 decals somewhere, but I am going to Google image CA, you need to CA exempt license plate. There it is, I've already done it many times. This one, 994352 X-ray, has been so done so many times, I'm getting sick of looking at it. So I'm going to go with this one. Oh, I know I'm using that one. Don't want that one. Don't want that one. So we'll go with this one. A little bit dirty, but just gives it a bit of character. I'm just going to copy. Let's right click, copy, or you can right click and save picture as. You can just save it to your desktop. Then paste. There it is. Oh, look at that, perfect size. So I'm just going to reduce the opacity of this layer just so I can see how it's going to fit. Whether it fits okay. Just need to get a little bit of movement here and there. There we go. Copy and paste. And what makes it look better is because it's got screws in. So there's that. Now if you want to, because it's an odd colour there, if you want, you can go around the outer edge of the corners just in black, like that. I mean, you're not going to see this anyway, because the actual layer itself that these are going on is black. So once you merge the layer down, you're not going to see this, what I'm doing now. But it's just my OCD kicking in. So we can bring up the opacity of that again. Then we'll merge that layer down. Uh, 911 decals. Now I'm going to have to look for these. Now I can't press 9 while I'm recording because it will stop recording, so I'll put there you go, emergency 911 decal. And there you go, all of them come up. So we want one similar to that. Oh, 911. Okay, so what we'll do is we will use this one. So we will copy. There's actually some quite good ones there. Never seen some of them ones before, especially that one. Oh. Yep, so we've copied. Sorry, I just like looking through them. And again, new layer, we'll paste. Now obviously we don't want the big white background behind it, so I'll show you how to get rid of that. Uno momento. That actually looks like it doesn't need resizing, so we're not going to bother. That's actually quite a good size. Oh no, no, I might make it. No, I'll make it a bit smaller. There you go, just about that. Then we will simply just draw a box around it, like so. Just to get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And rectangle select. Left click and hold. Copy, paste. Plonk that in. I'm happy with that. This will be more or less in the same place. Now we're going to add the roof numbers, which do you have one at the front? Yeah, 9. And we need to add our bonnet or hood and trunk numbers. Our American friends. The hood and trunk number. Now, in case you didn't know, the last 3 digits of the number on the trunk is also the last 3 digits on the roof. So we will add them quite quickly. So we will colour select. We will go with. No, we'll go with that. No, we won't. We'll go with that. And we will just put any random 6-digit number in with our 02 font. So we will go 14. Sorry about that, guys and girls. After me telling you not that I shouldn't press 9 because it stops recording, I went and pressed 9 anyway because I'm an idiot. So we will go back on with the trunk and hood number. So it's 14827 we will go with, not 14928 as I did go with, and then completely finish the texture and realise that I wasn't recording. We will go with Let's do Myriad Pro. No. Nope. Nope. Don't need to be that big anyway. 14827. Nope. Yeah, we'll just stick with that. Also, if anyone from England is watching this and they do like doing the English number plates, that is the font. It's called Mandatory. So it's free to download, quite easy, very easy to install. It just does it itself. Yeah, I'll use that. So yeah, 14827. So we can put that there. It should actually be on the other layer, but it doesn't matter. We can put that there. Get that. Copy. I'll just quickly fill that in again with black. You're dope. There you go. Then we will go image, rotate counterclockwise, because we're going to put it on the hood. Select paste. Now if you right click and hold outside of the box, you can rotate. So we'll put it about there, like so. And because we're going to do a roof number, we'll just rotate it 180 degrees. So image, rotate 180. Zoom out and find our roof. Now I'm going to be using for the roof, I always do them full size, so 288 pixels. And it's the last 3 digits, so it's 827. So 827, but I'm not going to be using that font. I'm going to be using a font called Helvetica. I'm not going to try and get this done before my wife phones me. There it is, Helvetica. We'll left click and hold, and we'll put that there. It's roughly central. Then we will do a number 9, and we will just make that a little bit smaller, like it does on the picture. There's that. Then we will image, rotate counterclockwise 90 degrees, so it's now the right way up. And that is basically it. All we have to do is make sure our layer opacity is all the way up. And we can bring that down, merge the layer down, do the same, layer opacity all the way up. Merge the layer down. Then we're going to go to File, Save As. Oh, I'm just going to save this to my desktop. As you can see, where I finished the video that I thought I was recording and I wasn't, because I was an idiot. So we're going to save it as a direct draw surface, not a PNG surface, not a PNG image. Simply because sometimes in a game, a PNG image, if you look down the side of the car, your texture will be all blurry. With a direct draw surface image, it isn't. So I'm just going to save it as Los Angeles County Sheriff CVPI. Click save. It's going to ask me to overwrite. It won't ask you to overwrite, but I'm going to overwrite the texture I've just finished. So I'm just going to press yes. Press OK. There you go. Saving. And we're going to go in game. Well, into OpenIV. That I haven't got open, because I'm a genius. So we'll just open this quickly. Anytime today will do. Edit mode, yes. Now I've had to do a fresh install, so I am now using the mods folder. So it's mods times 64E, which is where all your cars are. GTA 5 levels, GTA 5 vehicles. I'm just going to write it in there, Sheriff, and here's the wife. So, sorry honey, but as much as I love you, you're going to have to wait. Click on texture dictionary. CVPI sign 1. As you can see, it's got just some random sheriff texture on it. So, replace. Desktop, we will scroll down and look for our LACS CVPI texture. There it is. I know that isn't the right font, but it's close enough. Click save, and we will have a look, see what we've got. And there it is. No, it isn't. Ah, no, because this model that I'm using has got two different texture things there for some reason. So we'll just change that one quite quickly. I'll delete that, and that. So we'll save that. Now it should say Los Angeles County Sheriff. Yes, there it is. The Ford badge, nothing we can do about that. Los Angeles County Sheriff, tradition of service since 1850. Sheriff, there's our number. So we will now go in game and see what it's like. I will be back momentarily. Welcome back, guys and girls. We are now we're in game. Not back in game, we're in game. We're just going to spawn our sheriff's vehicle. Hopefully we've installed it correctly. I should know how to do it by now, been doing it long enough. Just going to use the trainer. Sheriff Cruiser. Sheriff's Cruiser spawned. It must be an invisible Sheriff's Cruiser, because it obviously isn't. And no, we haven't done it properly. So, there you go. So we've missed out on something. Welcome back, guys. Here we are in game with our Crown Victoria with our texture on it. This is in all its glory. Now I know this isn't the Los Angeles County Sheriff vehicle, but well, I happen to quite like this this Crown Victoria. So yeah, there it is. There's our CHP siren. So yeah, if you think this tutorial was helpful, then leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. If there's a specific department you'd like to see a template, or you'd like to see a tutorial on, should I say, then leave a comment in the section below, and I'll see what I can do. So hopefully you've learned something today, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.